Somebody say, hey, bro, do you think a pimp gave the girl the game on how to set Shannon Sharpe up? Now, I heard that, and I fuck with Cameron and Mason them, and I heard that bullshit. Bro, that ain't got nothing to do with pimping, nothing, my nigga. That shit got to do something with multi-millions and where a person's about to go next. Somebody got in that girl's ear. I don't think it was no pimping, though, man. I'm going to be honest with you. But these days, if you ask anybody, pimps come in all shapes, colors, and sizes. I don't know. I seen that the girl was, you had sex with a man 100 times. At what point is it consensual? 40 times? 50 times? I don't know. Like, I thought one time, maybe 2, 3, hell, even in the 13th, 14th, you say you wanted to start raping you. Like, how did it make it to 100 times? I remember girls used to say, I remember y'all, now, come on now, y'all would hold it accountable the first time. You wouldn't wait 100 times later and $100 million later. What happened to women's morals? Like for real, and how you feel as a woman, a man violating your body like that, and you just go through it 100 times, or y'all was doing BDSM and doing all this extra, right? And y'all go through the cluster, and then all of a sudden, it's just this super problem. But you've been doing it. That's all I'm saying. Like, when do we draw the line? Come on, homie. Everybody, we live in a soft world these days. We live in a soft-ass world where anybody can just throw it around. It's propaganda. And to be honest with you, man, it looks like a shakedown. Somebody said Shannon like some young and ready to go. This could be true. But the bitch that he was fucking with obviously likes some older and with a bankroll. You feel me? So it ran hand in hand. It doesn't look weird. Yeah, it looks weird as a motherfucker, but it's not unheard of. This is not something that's rare. Like, people need to stop acting like it holds some fucking shock value when it doesn't. People be like, oh, well, Shannon should have did this, Shannon should have did that. You don't got the kind of money nor notoriety that he has, so you can't say anything. That's what I think I have a problem with. You cannot sit there and tell anybody, any of these or anybody who's got some money like that, homie, what they should have did with it or how they should conduct themselves with it. You just can't, man, homie, everybody's going to do what they're going to do. Whether we have a right to even tell them, like, man, you moving wrong with it. If we ain't touched that 100 million, hey, man, we can't tell him how to move with none of it. And I'm talking about, like, in his sexual preference and what he likes or what he wants to do. Touch 100 million first. Yeah, I ain't got it. Yeah, I might look at it differently, but I ain't had 100 million to be in that type of mindset neither. What did he really do wrong? He fucked with a little young little tenderoni that was willing to give it up and that really liked him and was kind of mad that the nigga didn't want to pop a big old black baby in her. That's what she was saying. And then probably was busting all up in her and doing everything else in the world. He just probably, the eggs ain't probably reaching back there like they probably should. And she just mad about it, like, well, let's go to the clinic or go to, try to get this shit right. And then they're probably like, man, f that bitch. I ain't doing none of that shit. That's that Gen Z shit, bitch. If all else fails, come on, let's go to the clinic and let's go through all the mixtures. Nah, bitch, that shit ain't shooting, it ain't producing. Think about how many broke niggas. Like, and shout out to the broke, like, I'm talking about to the brokies, to the that don't be having really no dough like that, but still be pulling big because there's that do it. Broke niggas don't go without hoes or go without bitches. Shout out to them, man. Because them get to do everything that Shannon Sharpe did to that bitch 100 times over again, if not more. And that bitch don't never think like that. He ain't got $100 million neither. Most niggas don't. Just keep it in a band. I just feel like they need to leave old Unc alone, man. He was on the little bitch. That shit is not unheard of, my nigga. He wasn't doing it to no underage bitch. Come on, man. This man's a square. He's not pimping the. He's not taking advantage of her young mind. No. She grew up at 18, 19 years old, and guess what she wanted to do? She wanted to get fucked. It's as simple as that. And guess what? In the end of it all, somebody told her, well, damn, you've been up over here sucking, eating a man's ass, doing all this shit for $10,000, $20,000. You know, you could have really went and hit a bag, and I don't even think it was the pimpin' that told her that. I just think it was the white people like, hey, we could really get him. What are you doing? You see the lawyer that's on the case, the same they hit Diddy with all them cases. He hit Diddy with like what's the Bugsby lawyer? I think his name is Bugsby or Bugsy, whatever it is. But the same thing they hit Diddy with 20,000 man and 20, 30 different cases. That nigga's known for running cases up like that. It's the same that's going and helping this girl try to pursue this 50 million out this man. Whether y'all like it or not, this shit's turned into a business, homie, and it's all about who could tell the better lie. How many done man? A bitch can go throw a spin on anything these days and get some bread if she shreds some crocodile tears enough, and it makes it seem a little bit somewhat believable and that got some real cash just to make it go away because nobody really wants the drama and stress that comes with that shit. It's easier just to pay the bitch and get on. For niggas that got that kind of money, it's like, man, I don't even want to have to deal with that because it's going to cause a nigga a lot more heartache, a lot more stress, and stress kills. He ain't trying to die off out here. Hell yeah, he wanted to give that 10, 15 million. Matter of fact, I really believe he wanted to give the bitch 10 million out of his heart because he really did like the bitch. For real, he didn't mind. She wasn't asking for it properly in the very beginning. Talking about this 25,000 a cheek. Your plan. If you were gonna break him, break him. But you young go and you go meet this at the hotel time after time. Football, even though he's 50 years old, still got the physique of a football player. And you sit there and you let him put you up against the wall and hump on you hard all night long. For nothing. You leave the hotel room with crumbs, sitting there, man, that barely fed you. You want to be mad in the end. You should have went in on your game from the beginning. You should have did that in the beginning. You done got humped on, your little TT bone hurt now. You got to go sit at home and you got to go sit there and take ice baths. You sitting there in the text talking about you hurt my pussy. You wouldn't be feeling like your pussy was so hurt. If you just went in and got the dough from the beginning, you wouldn't even have none of this type of story. You know, I'd respect the that do that more. Like, man, you done worked for everything. This sitting here chasing you. You got to sit there and get your little TT bone hurt reconstructed to sit there and have to go tell these people that, hey, yeah, this man raped me, when really you know he was just blowing your ass out every motherfucking night and you was cool with it. In his case, he was blowing her little turd cutter the fuck out. He was blowing her little turd cutter the fuck out. That mother was starting to turn into a little bit of leather. She say, well, hey, where's my compensation? Well, here goes 10 million. Well, that's not enough because, like, hey, you know, there's something that I believe that Orlando Brown said, hey, man, you can't take back what your butthole received. He blew her little turd cutter out. He did. And you know what? She probably felt in her little emotions, too, because she liked the nigga at 54. She probably ain't never had a nigga. He a little bit more seasoned, so he probably take care of her a little bit more nurturing. Even though he say, you know, she like to get choked out from time to time. That's just that preference. Don't get it fucked up out here, man. That's why I used to call niggas like whacking them. I'd be like, bro, when I heard him say this shit like to his chick, and I could have been wrong, but I'm just like, damn, bro, you older niggas is crazy. Like, you sitting there acting like the mad pumper. Like, talking about like, hey, I'ma punish you with this many strokes, or I'm gonna punish you. Like, why does sex have to be a punishment? That's all I'm saying. The bitch wanna fuck with you. She wanna fuck with you. She don't give a fuck, man. Her pussy ain't gonna hurt because her heart's lusting. Real talk. You ain't gotta be the mad pumper on a bitch. Respectfully, I ain't dissing him, no nothing, but that's why I said what I said, though, homie. Straight up, you ain't gotta be the mad pumper on a bitch. How many bitches I know that sit there and go, man, they'll go with somebody like that. Like, and I ain't saying like Shannon Sharpe, but like she'll go, she know there's some money there, she just don't know how to get it, and that's why in the end it gets so misconstrued because she's trying to catch up on all the that she done lost, and she was taking some I like you money at the time. The nigga was probably still looking out for you. Just wasn't what, you know, people start telling you that he really had. $25,000 a cheek. Shit, this man's trying to give you $10 million on hush money, and you over here trying to play little $20,000 games with him. That's the problem. Because if you notice what the is going on, they're only doing it to black men. And now it's like, you can say whatever. Is he black? Does he got a lot of money? All right, cool, we got a case.